is Debbie Playle, and I've been a partner in ministry with White Oak for 29 years. If you are following along with the White Oak Bible reading plan, we will be focusing our time and attention on Luke 8:19 through 55. Here we will be reading about Jesus showing his power over nature, illness, and even death, and how others responded to it. I encourage you to read through these stories on your own to allow the Holy Spirit to speak to you. Today I'm going to focus on verses 24, 25, and 48. I will be reading from the Christian Standard Bible. They came and woke him up, saying, "Master, Master, we're going to die." Then he got up and rebuked the wind and the raging waves. So they ceased, and there was calm. And he said to them, "Where's your faith?" In verse 48, "Daughter," he said to her, "your faith has saved you. Go in peace." What are these two passages saying? In the boat event in today's reading, we see Jesus' disciples respond in fear to the storm around them. His closest friends, who have been seeing his work close up for weeks, don't seem to expect Jesus to have power over the storm. Shouldn't their faith have shown in their trust in Jesus to save them? Jesus clearly thought so. In contrast, we see a woman, shunned by the Jewish community for her illness, who fought her way to Jesus, showing by her knowledge and by her actions that Jesus could save her. She believed and she acted on her faith, and for that Jesus called her daughter and called out her faithfulness. What do these passages mean? Jesus is Lord over all things, nature, illness, and even death. Yet we see so much doubt. The disciples only woke Jesus to tell him that they were going to die. They didn't ask him for help. When Jesus did calm the storm, he was disappointed that they showed no faith in who he was and that he was able to take care of them. I have to wonder if they missed an even greater miracle. A beautiful rainbow maybe, or even just the opportunity to look at each other and say, "That's my Jesus, he can do anything." On the other hand, the woman showed her faith in Jesus through her actions to reach him, knowing he had power to save her. That faith took her out of her comfort zone and even outside of tradition to reach out to Jesus, and that led to her healing. She believed Jesus could deliver her, and she acted like it. We can see very clearly that an active faith can lead to peace and healing, while one that just lives in our head can lead to panic. What does this tell me about God? Jesus is not just a good guy with great words. He is God's Son and able to deliver on his promises. By his reactions to the disciples, which was disappointment, and to the woman, rewarding her faith, we can see that. It matters to him that our faith shows in our expectations for him to care and to act. He delights that we might know him so well that we can come to him with our hearts, knowing he'll always act for our good. What does this tell me about people? There was a crowd of people around Jesus the day the woman reached for him. Many bumped up against him, but only one deliberately expected to be healed. I have to think that we all often miss the power and peace of Jesus because our faith is not actively looking for or expecting God to act. How should I live my life based on what I've read? I want my actions to show that I trust God in all circumstances, knowing that he loves me and works only for my good. I don't want to underestimate God's power over any circumstance. I don't want to panic when the storms hit, but ask him to see me through the storm, faithfully knowing that he can and he will. He'll either take me out of the storm or he'll get me through it. I want to prayerfully share my heart with him and live to show my faith in who God is and what he can do. I want to act faithfully to him because he always acts faithfully to me. Are you sitting in fear of a storm in your life right now, or are you actively trusting God to be present in the storm and act for you? How can you show God today that you trust him with your life and claim the peace that he wants to give you?